So everybody, my name is Greg Ryder. I'm the president of Celebrity Lifestyle Brands, and welcome to a presentation of T-Rex, WP, and College Warehouse. And College Warehouse is a new offering that we're launching tonight. You are the very first people to hear about it. I promise you, if you stick to the end, as we go through this, every 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, you're going to see something you've never seen before. T-Rex is an amazing software application that was created at the brainchild of Ken and Dwight, who we're going to introduce here in a few minutes. And they literally are the pioneers of personal branding apparel on Facebook and the internet. They literally have generated millions and millions of dollars worth of sales and tens of thousands of shirts through personalized apparel. And the software that is it's just phenomenal. And what we're doing with it, where we're taking it, is exciting. And Celebrity Lifestyle Brands recently acquired the software, and that was for 2 strategic reasons, and I'll share that a little bit later. But one is that we want to take the software into brick and mortar. It fits with what we're doing with celebrities. And from Ken and Dwight's standpoint, the inventors of this amazing technology, this is going to give them free them up from running a software company in addition to selling T-shirts, and just get back to selling T-shirts with their masters at. Masters at Facebook advertising, masters at running tests and optimizing, all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is we're going to share with you some stuff tonight, again, that no one's ever seen before, and you're going to be offered an opportunity right up front. At the end of this, we're going to share with you an opportunity how you can get involved with us, and you can get access to this software, and we can put you in business with a business in a box with 50 collegiate teams, with all the apparel, all the shirts, all the mugs, everything preloaded into a store, and all you got to do is start driving traffic with officially licensed collegiate apparel and merchandise. So with that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera, and I'm going to turn it over to Ken and Dwight. And again, I can't say enough about these 2 amazing individuals who are just a pleasure to work with. But I've been watching them for well over a year, 8 months to a year, I think, and I'm amazed at the numbers they do. I'm amazed at how they have taken their time to train others to do what they do, and they're just, and Ken in particular has shared some stuff with me with what he does with Facebook advertising. Blows my mind. The guy really knows what he's doing. He's going to share some of his wisdom with you tonight. So without further ado, Ken and Dwight, thank you for joining us tonight. Take it away.
You going to talk first or me?
Well, I can get going. Okay, well, I'm on here with my partner Dwight. I'll be showing, I guess I'll share my screen and go through it, and then if Dwight wants to do whatever, he can do whatever. Let me know if you can hear me and see my screen now. Let's just make sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you College Fan Warehouse, the opportunity for collegiate marketing. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's a good opportunity. To start with, I'm just a regular marketer like everyone else. Dwight and myself built the software. We started 4 years ago. Was worked on every single day for 4 years, always making it better. And recently it was acquired by Celebrity Lifestyle Brands. This is the only thing that we've used over the last 4 years. This is where we make our money. Last month, I believe we calculated, we sold about 16,000 shirts. And of course the summer isn't the real busy time. Of course, looking forward to November, which is a big month. You know, we're hoping to be around 5,000 shirts a day. That's where we're hoping to be. Anyway, the opportunity is to market collegiate teams. The reason, or one of the real opportunities here is we're dealing with, in this package of 50 teams, you're dealing with a lot of schools that are small to mid-sized markets. And if you do a search for even just apparel for a lot of these teams, it's very limited. When you take a look for personalized, I'm going to show you what personalized looks like when we keep talking about personalized, and then I'll show you what the software does. But anyway, there's a great opportunity to go into these markets where there just is no competition. Now, what kind of fan bases do these teams have, and how can we get in front of them? You know, that's the training is all in the program. But you know, when I take a look at BYU, at Brigham Young, I think I did a calculation. There were about 240,000 when I did my targeting to see what kind of an audience could I get in front of. There are some that may be a little bit larger and some that are smaller. But anyway, the big companies like Nike and Reebok and Under Armour, the big companies are not going after these markets. They're after the Alabama Crimson Tide, Clemson, Auburn, the Sooners. They're after the bigger ones, and that does create an opportunity for us to step in and create all these personalized items. Let's take a look at Brigham Young. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let's take a look at this one. When we talk about personalized, you'll see it says here, personalized grandkids names here. This isn't one of the sites that I'm running. I'm just showing what they're building out here. But anyway, it's very simple. I'm going to show you how the personalization works. But anyway, they can put in their grandma nickname here, and they can put in all their grandkids' names, and they're going to get a shirt that has their grandma nickname and all their grandkids' names on it. So they're getting a shirt that you can't buy anywhere else. Not only shirts, I'm going to show you all the different products that Printex will print on. And let me tell you, let's get into the software. I'm going to give you a run through and show you some of the things that it does. And I'm going to show you all the different things that they print on. I mean, it's amazing. Aprons and pillowcases, and well, we'll go through that. And what we want to do on this call is, as soon as I show you a few of the features, the overview, we're going to make this one interactive, which means that on my screen I'm going to be showing you a demonstration of how we're using the software, and then we're going to put a link in the chat. And then you can actually go visit that link so you can see exactly how it works for you. We want to focus not just on the opportunity or the awesome software. What I want to show you is, you know, the methods of making money with it. And I know a lot of times when a person buys an opportunity or buys software, you know, they're spending so much of their effort on the sales page that it's designed to sell you off the sales page, and you think you're going to get the great training you need, and when you get in there, it's very, very weak, and you know, most of the time it just doesn't work. Well, I can tell you from experience that this is a great opportunity, and it does work. Anyway, let's take a real quick look at the software itself. Hopefully we can see the opportunity to do personalized collegiate items like pillowcases, to be able to do collector plates and jewelry, and it's all really great stuff. We get great reviews from our customers. So let's take a look at the software in action. And let's take a look at something that's not personalized, non-personalized. This is a campaign that we ran as a fundraiser for the Texas police shooting. We're going to show you a couple of these, and we're going to go over some of the features, and you'll see some of the products that we print on. First of all, you'll see down below here's a pop-up. It should be coming up any second. There we go. You'll see that on a number of stores. It's actually popping up actual sales that have happened recently or are happening now. Anything that we print on, the customer can select whatever they want. And you'll see here that we raised, I think in total we did close to $40,000 that we raised for the 5 families that were affected by the shooting. So let's take a look. This is what it looks like. It's very simple, nice, neat, and clean. You have full control over all aspects of the page. You got the cool notifier popping up. If we go down here, you're going to see that you can put testimonials in here. On the next page, I'm going to show you where else you can put the testimonials. But this is it. It's a very simple page. It converts extremely well, and I'm going to show you why this thing converts better than anything else we've ever tried. We've tried Shopify, and our sales are at least double when we're using T-Rex WP. So anyway, this is an example of non-personalized. Let's take a look at the next campaign. And down here we see the sales notifier popping up. Let's take a look at this. We can select whether we want the sales notifier, or we can have testimonials pop up. Which one is more effective? I don't know. I think you sort of have to test it out, but in fact these are all real customers that have left us reviews. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. We ran this one, and in fact this one is currently running as we speak. In fact, Texas is still running, and they're still selling t-shirts today. Let's scroll down the page and I'll just show you another thing that we're able to do is put our best sellers or related items on the page. So you'll see it's very simple, it's very clean. Let's take a look at, let me go back into Texas Strong. Let's take a look here at, let's just select a shirt, and let's just select a size, and now let's just go right into the cart. And let me just explain the software. It really is a complete marketing package. A lot of times when you buy a piece of software, you need to link it together with Aweber or GetResponse, and you need to buy plugins, and what you have here with T-Rex WP is a complete marketing package. Everything that you need is contained in one place. Let's take a look. Here's one of the next features. It's an exit pop. You can put anything in here you like. These are clickable to any place that you want to bring them. Extra offers, or you can put pop-up videos in here, anything that you like. Very, very simple. Let's take a look at another one. We were talking about integrating with Aweber or GetResponse, or any one of the big ones. Let's take a look. This is the HTML emailer. It puts together a really professional email. It allows full personalization. You can see this is a text block area, and you can see how it personalizes. And let's go down and let's take a look. We've got a main theme image that we're using. We've got the price, the offer. It's clickable here, and you can change this because it's a template. You can have a 10% off or a 30% off or whatever you like. And then you can have 4 more offers on here as they're scrolling down. And then you can even throw in some testimonials right here.
But this email system, you can trigger emails right from within the T-Rex back end and send emails out like you were just showing us?
Yeah, it has a full-blown mailer. Anyway, this is what the cart looks like. Of course, we control the banner offers here. We control coupon codes, shipping discounts. For example, buy 3 items and get free shipping. Here's why we're able to outsell a lot of the other e-commerce platforms. It's our own shopping cart. It is all secure. And we're actually able to bring all of our products right in here. So if they want to add the mug to their order, because they're seeing an offer here, buy 3 items, get free shipping. So this is where we find that people are actually, grabbing the extra offers, adding them to the cart. Now let's take a look at this. We've got 2 items in here, and you can see how much the shipping is. And let's do something here. Let's just grab this t-shirt, and I'll show you how it's all, how it happens automatically. It regenerates it, it does the calculation, and you can see now that we've added 3 items, the shipping has went down to 0. This is all controlled inside the software. It says here 100% shipping discount has been applied. Of course, we take credit cards in here or PayPal. This is the best place to upsell your customers or cross-sell your customers. This is it works like crazy. Offer them a coupon code. It all dynamically is generated right here. Let's go back to the HTML. You know, the nice thing here is you don't need Aweber, you don't need GetResponse, you don't need all of the extras. It's all in one place. It's a fully self-contained system. Not only do you have a great opportunity, you have a great piece of software. And I'm going to show you now what we're talking about when we're talking about automation. How we auto-personalize these shirts. Every night at midnight, any sales that you've done, the software groups them together and shoots them over to PrintX, where they print and fulfill and print and ship the shirts for you. They provide tracking numbers. It's a really great system, and the nice thing is it means that I don't have to do anything other than focus on my marketing, because all of my software is in one place. Everything that I need is in one place. Now, I'm going to be showing you some demos here, and we're going to give you the link to each demo, and you can go to the page. This is just on a dummy page that we set up so that you can see how it works. You're going to see a couple of our great plugins, and then I'm going to show you how we do integration with third parties. How many people have seen first name or personalized pieces of software come out that allow you to put tokens in, like when you send out an email, you can personalize it like this? How many have seen software that actually has personalization tokens, you know, like Aweber? Okay, yes. Oh, shipping, you can ship anywhere in the world you like. There's enough margin in here. You can set your shipping rates for to ship anywhere you like. Let's take a look at this page and let's go through some of the demonstrations. We're going to get you some of the links, and you guys are going to love this. This is, these are some of my favorite things. Let's take a look at the very first one. The very first one that I'm going to show you is a method of integration, and I'm going to show you how it works. This is how we make money. We have these campaigns running right now. They're straight comment campaigns. They're beautiful. They take no effort whatsoever to generate money. We get a great reach with our ads, because you'll see there's no links in here. There's nothing for people to go and buy. There's nothing to click on. Facebook loves a post like that because it keeps people on Facebook. Now I'm going to show you an integration here, and Dwight will put the link for this one, because if you just click on it, you actually get a link. He's going to put that in so you can actually go and check this out. We're integrating here with a piece of software called Trust Message, and it allows personalization tokens. I'll show you how it works. It's cool. We ask people to, hey, we're thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Comment below with your guess. And we target people who love Alabama. We're actually targeting them on Facebook. We know that they love Alabama. And we're pre-qualifying our people, because if they see the ad, they're potentially the right person. But if they comment down below, then we know we've got the right people because they want to win this shirt. But we're even going to qualify them beyond that. We want to be even more effective. Let's take a look at how we do that. Let's go into Trust Message, and I'll show you how this one works. Inside Trust Message, and I'll show you how this is set up, but first let me show you what Trust Message does. All we have to do is look at the message page. And what happens is when somebody comments, Trust Message, which is a third-party piece of software, and this is an example in case you buy software with personalization tokens and all that cool stuff. There's all kinds of software out there. This is just one that we love. Dwight made a comment on the page. When he does that, This software reaches out to Dwight and says, "Hi Dwight, thanks for the guest. To see if you won, please visit our announcement page here." And you can see the link has his last name in it. "Have a great day and roll tide roll. Much love, Jenny." And I'll show you how this software put his name in and exactly what this looks like. Let's go take a real quick look here. This is the one. And this is what I'm talking about, short codes or personalization tokens. We just use first name here. And so it's actually saying, "Hi, Dwight. Thanks for the guest. To see if you won, visit our announcement page here." And then here's the link, and you can see that we're using their last name token, which is right here. All we did was plugged it in to the tail end of the URL for a campaign we set up. That's it. We don't touch anything. I just hit create. I just pop this in with these two short codes found right here. Pop them in, and let's take a look and see what it does. This is really qualifying the people. Let's take a look on the page itself. And when Dwight clicks on this, now every single person that comments is going to receive this message. And when they click on it to see if they won the contest, now we know that Dwight Gelowitz entered the contest. Now Dwight comes to this page, and thanks for entering, no winner yet. Once somebody guesses a number, we put it on right here. Keep checking your email to see the winner announcement. We would put, please keep checking back on this page to see who won. If you see your name posted here as the winner, then message us on Facebook. This will just take them back to send us another message. Now, can you imagine? Here's the process. They saw a post on Facebook that said, place a simple guess and you might win this plain t-shirt, or maybe it was a keychain, something really cheap. And they commented with a guess, 85. And as soon as they did that, our software replied back to them and said, "Hey, thanks for the guess. Check here to see who won. Maybe it was you." And they click on that link, which is personalized. And when they end up here, there's a personalized Alabama Roll Tide shirt in front of them, or whichever team you're working with. Can you imagine if the prize that was on the post had nothing to do with Alabama Crimson Tide? What if it was a pair of sunglasses? Now, we know that they're Alabama fans because Facebook allows us to do simple targeting to only put our stuff in front of Alabama fans. But they just saw a regular pair of sunglasses, and they thought, "I'd like to win those sunglasses. They look cool." Are they Alabama sunglasses? No, they're just regular sunglasses, or it's a regular keychain, or it's anything. Can you imagine? We call this a shock factor. Because when they place a guess to win those sunglasses, can you imagine what happens? I'll explain to you what happens, because we see this over and over and over again. They land on this page because they click that link to see if they won. And when they get here, it says, "Thanks for entering, no winner yet." But then they're looking at this t-shirt, and two questions come into their mind. How do they know I'm an Alabama fan? And how did my name get on that shirt? Every single person sees their name on the shirt. If you didn't win one, you can pick up an Alabama collector shirt made for our most popular last name, Gelowitz. And save 10% when you use coupon code SAVE10 during checkout. Do you know how many people get back to our page and say, "That was the coolest thing to see an Alabama shirt with my name on it"? This is an easy way to sell, and what I want to do tonight is show you some of the methods that we use to sell shirts. How we get the right shirt in front of qualified people, the ones that we know love our team. It's very simple. Let's take a look at the next one. And remember, at the end of everything, we're going to we're going to do questions, Q&A. You can ask questions. You probably have more for Randy and Greg, but if you have a question for me, I'll be sticking around. I've got nowhere to go. Let's take a look at the next one. Once again, these are all just examples. And once again, Dwight will give you the link to this. Watch my screen and then try this out for yourself when you have some time. Okay, here's one for the Canes, Hurricanes, Miami. Win a collector keychain. It's very simple. It's got a link here. And it says, win a Miami keychain. So let's click on the link and let's go through the process. This is what we call the ugly opt-in builder. This one's really, really simple.
And this is part of the T-Rex software.
This is all, it's all one piece of software. The stuff that, this is integrated with T-Rex. Everything you need is right here. Let's take a look. Let's put in our last name. I'll put in my last name. When you go through the demo, you can put in your own last name. I'll put in grad 1984. And we're using this one for two things, to build a list and to sell people a shirt. This is an easy way to build a list, and it's an easy way to sell a shirt. Let's say that they put in their email address. Okay, they're going to hit submit. They put in their last name, their grad year, and their email. Let's click on the submit button, and we'll see that right away it's going to confirm their entry. We'll just wait for a second, and what do you know? Off of that opt-in, it actually grabbed their information, which was a last name and the grad year. You can see it right here. The software quickly went out and built a shirt and made this landing page just for them. Now, not only is that shirt personalized with the last name and their grad year, it's also on the mug. It's also on the hoodie. It's also on the stainless steel tumbler. I know, that's very cool. Pillowcase. It's on the jewelry. Now, there's, I don't know, 16 or 20 different items that Printex will print on. This is just a beautiful thing. They go from an opt-in.
I'm noticing real quick, Ken, I'm noticing in the text that looks like there's some merge field. I see Anderson in red and I see the Save 10 in red.
Yes, well, once again, we can personalize, we can put their information. For example, we could put something in here that said, you know, these items are made only for people with the last name Anderson, and specifically for those that graduated in 1984. We can personalize all of our copy here so it's all related to them. Not only are the items personalized, we've got personalization in our copy.
And that's amazing. And that's what I was saying earlier. This software, you can't do this with Shopify. You can't do this with BigCommerce. You can't do this with no other e-commerce platform allows you to do this. And is that all done with short codes?
No, short codes. I guess this would be percentage, name, percentage.
Gotcha.
Here's a list of short codes. You just copy and paste them in, and it'll always grab their information, put it right in the page.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I'll tell you, we sell a lot of this jewelry too. People just love this. Where can you buy this? You can't buy this anywhere. We're the only game in town. There's nobody else. And you have the opportunity to sell licensed collegiate items. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the next one. I hope that you guys are understanding this and seeing exactly what the software does. Let's go to the next one. And this one is win an Alabama collector shirt. And here's a link, win a collector shirt. They just click here and now they can win a collector shirt. Once again, this is an ugly opt-in, but you see how we've changed things up? It just has, and let's change this up. Let's put in Johnson, and let's just put in a dummy email address. And when we hit, now we can control the fields that we want in here. This is just last name, email address. They hit the submit button, and here they're trying to win a t-shirt. This could have been a cheap keychain for a couple bucks or $1. As soon as they hit submit, it's going to confirm their entry. Right now it's building a shirt, and there it is for Mr. Johnson. Thanks for entering, no winner yet. Once again, we've personalized in here. You can personalize all the way through whatever you want. And there's your coupon code. It's a shock factor again, and this is just using different fields. This is just using one. This isn't using their grad year or anything else. It's just asking them for their last name and their email address.
Hey, and Ken, let me ask you a question, because I'm new to a lot of this. When you're on Facebook and you're running those contests or whatever you want to call them, is the advertising spend cheaper to get a click, a like, an opt-in, as opposed to just trying to go to the direct sale? Because I know a lot of people just run ads, check out this T-shirt and get the T-shirt. But you're actually going a quiz, you're doing a survey, you're doing a gift. Can you give me a little idea of the cost for marketing on that? I mean,
well,
as it relates to one to the other?
Oh, sorry?
As it relates from one strategy to the other?
Let's take a look. First of all, our content campaigns are the cheapest because there's no links and Facebook loves them. They're just regular page post engagement ads. They're very simple. People comment and we do our thing. They're very effective. We love them because they're so cheap. The next one, when you're building a list and you get people to opt in like we just showed you here, when they opt in, you get the chance to then use our HTML emailer. They get added to your list, and all the way through late October, November, and December, we're hitting those people with multiple offers. Remember, there was 5 images. Let's look at this. We're building a list, and then we're just emailing them. And we're putting related items in front. If they were BYU Cougar fans, we're putting T-shirts in front of them. This one might be a T-shirt or a hoodie. This one could be a mug, an apron, a pillowcase, a collector plate, a piece of jewelry, and 2 testimonials. Emailing is very cheap. It's very effective, and our system does it all. It's all right here for you. Now, running ads, hey, in November you definitely want to be running ads because people buy things. That's just a time that people buy. So let's keep going. Hopefully that answered the question. Which one is more effective? They're all pretty effective, really.
Yeah, but the cost is amazing. That's what I love. It's like, man, you're getting that engagement for so cheap.
Well, you're getting it for I mean, sometimes we're getting it for, I've seen them down to like 0.0004 cents per engagement, so it can be pretty cheap. Let's take a look at the next one here, and I believe that this one is integrating with a third-party piece of software, and I'll just quickly show you what it looks like. Let's see, and you can visit this link. It's pretty cool. It's going to show you exactly what this is all about. We have some Alabama keychains to give away. Fill out our 30-second survey about your favorite team. They're going to click on here and watch this. This one's called our Ugly Survey plugin. This is possibly one of the most powerful tools that we have. Let's put in our last name. What style of football do you prefer? Let's go offense. How many Alabama home games have you attended? Well, I'm going to put 3. I know that's a bold-faced lie because I've never attended one of their games. Love the team. Let's put down a coach. What number would you wear if you were a football player? Well, I don't know. Probably, let's just go with that one. This is very simple. We can ask them any questions we want. And from this information, we're not collecting an opt-in. This is just, it's meant to get you cheap engagement and get the right people pushed through here And guess what it's going to do when you hit submit? Let's check this out.
But it's going to make him a shirt.
Oh, well, watch and learn.
Completing our survey. Please send us a Facebook message with your shipping address, and we'll rush out to
That's awesome. Oh, man.
Okay, let's take a look. This is an actual video. This is personalizing the shirt in the video. This is using geolocal targeting. There's my city. When you guys go through here, you're going to see that it's going to put your name on the shirt. It's going to put your city. This is a third-party piece. This is a showing you the integration. We're actually able to pick up these pieces of software, and our T-Rex WP integrates with all these pieces of software that use tokens. We found this one. It uses name tokens. It uses city tokens. And this is a really cool thing. We currently offer free shipping. This one's called Video Remix or something like that. But it's showing how we can integrate our software. This isn't a video. This isn't an image. This is a video. And from here, they can go through and, go there, listen to the video, put your name in. Let's go back one here, and let's just show you this one more time. Because I'm not, whoops. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to go back and click on here again. Let's take a look. This time let's put in, how about Jacobs? Let's put that in for a last name. Let's put in offense. Let's put in 3. Let's put in a coach. Let's put in a number. Now we've changed the name, and now this is actually going to a video. We're personalizing in a video.
Thank you for completing our survey.
There it is.
Send us a Facebook message with
They can click here to leave us a message. They can click here to buy now, and it'll take them through to the cart where they can buy the shirt. Now this click buy now isn't going to send them to a personalized shirt. It's going to take them, we just set this one up for a quick demo. When they get here, they're going to have to put their last name in. Whoops. They're going to have to put their last name in and hit the search button if they want to get their shirt. This is just how we set this one up. But it's really simple. That video is a really great video. Make sure you check that link out. It's really cool. We're personalizing shirts inside a video. I know you probably haven't seen personalization inside a video. Well, that's personalized inside the video. This shirt is ready to go. It's got their name on it. I don't know of too many people who are doing this, and how many people are doing this with licensed apparel. It's really, really cool stuff. Let's go check another one out here. Let's go down. I think we're getting close to the end of these. We have some hurricane keychains or we have some canes keychains to give away. Fill out our simple 3-question survey about your favorite team. Now, I know people are saying, well, how much is a keychain?
Please send us a Facebook message with your shipping.
Somebody's listening to our video.
I had to click on it and try it. That's me.
It's absolutely awesome, and I love that video remix because you can do all kinds of cool things in there, and our software just integrates seamlessly without any effort. If I'm doing a giveaway and I find a keychain, maybe it's not a licensed keychain, maybe it's just a cool pair of sunglasses, a keychain, something that people want to win, we can pick things up, not officially licensed, but we can pick up other things that they like, a pair of earrings or something non-team related. And we just ship it direct from China. It's good quality stuff. We make sure it is. And they'll ship it direct. We get free shipping. Like right now we're doing free breast cancer bracelets. You can ask these questions and say, hey, how would you like a free bracelet for October? Just fill out our survey, and when they do, we already know that they're hurricane fans. we're getting those little bracelets. They're silicone. They are silicone, and they go for maybe 50 cents, and that's delivered right to the customer. So we still don't touch it. Let's take a look at this. This can be anything. Super cheap stuff. 30 cents. You'll find amazing things for 30 cents. They're going to click on this. Have you ever been to a Hurricanes game? No. What year did you graduate from the University of Miami? Well, here we'd be targeting graduates of the University of Miami. The only ones we're targeting are people who have graduated. So let's say that they put 1990. What's your last name? Let's put on here, let's put Gelowitz on here. And he's never been to a game. Well, we're grabbing this information, and let's hit the save button, or send, or submit survey, whatever you want. The little wheel spins, and guess what? Thank you for completing our survey. To claim your keychain, go to our Facebook page and message us with your name and shipping address. While you're here, take a look at these awesome products made especially for the awesome name Gelowitz and those who graduated in 1990. As a thank you for completing our survey, you can save 10% when you use coupon code SAVE10 during checkout. Now, of course, for Mr. Gelowitz, everything here is personalized. We know that they're graduates of the school. We've added their last name, and we've added their, of course, an officially licensed logo, and we've got their grad year. Where can they get these for big schools? Who cares? They can't get those. But imagine these small to mid-sized schools where there's no competition, and you're putting this stuff in front of those people. This is how we make money with the software. This is how it's done. Now, I think that's about as far as I need to go with this, because you know, you're going to hear now from the owners. I think that Randy and Greg are both going to talk. They're going to talk a little bit about more opportunities than just collegiate. They've got school spirit marketing. They've got celebrity brands, and they've got, what's the one that I'm missing? Oh, Mugs.
Mugs galore, yeah, we'll show all
celebrity.
that.
I don't know what all they've got going on, but I'll let them take care of what they want to say. I'll stick around, and so will Dwight. If you have a technical question or if you have a marketing question, I'll stick around, and at the end when they do Q&A, if you need to ask me a question, you can just go ahead and ask it. You know, the guys will be answering it, but Randy or Greg, if you see a question that's for me, just let me know.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Ken. So I took back the screen. I'm going to roll through a couple slides, and that's what I was telling everybody at the beginning. No one has this software. T-Rex is a complete e-commerce platform. It just does amazing stuff, and so I want to kind of go through a couple slides here, and then I'm going to have Randy show you a few other things. And Randy is the CEO of Printex. But basically what we have is we have a complete done-for-you package where we're going to set you up with a hosting plan. We're going to set you up with a store, with all 50 teams, with all the designs, all the shirts, and all you got to do is put in your billing, your PayPal, your Stripe information, so you get the money when the sales come in and start driving traffic. And I'm just going to go through what the done-for-you package consists of, and then Randy's going to do a little show and tell for you real quick. But we host all of the software on lightning-fast, dedicated servers that have been specifically optimized to run the software, right? We want this software to be able to handle 100 visitors, 1,000 visitors, 100,000 visitors. So we have it on our servers to guarantee that it's optimized to run our software and help you make money. We obviously do the backups of the site on a daily basis. We install the software for you, we test it, and we know it's working when we hand it to you, and we make sure we control all WordPress, because this is built on WordPress. So for those of you who have ever used a WordPress site, you know how easy it is to get into the back office, create new pages, learn different things. So it's not hard for you to take what we give you and then add to it your own designs, your own creativity, in addition to what we give you. But we make sure that it's in a controlled environment so updates never crash, which is one of the issues that I've had with software forever. We give you a complete cPanel installation, which means you can go in and set up your own email accounts and you can control various things. And of course, from a hosting perspective, we have 24/7 email support, and during the day we're here on the phone. We've got your back. We're going to make sure that your store is optimized and up and running so you can compete and make money out there. And again, on the WordPress installation, we completely install the WordPress. We optimize and install the T-Rex and the theme and the T-Rex plugin, and we install all the other necessary plugins to make sure that your WordPress installation is completely optimized. Then in addition, we're going to give you access to our membership site. Celebrity Lifestyle Brands, one of our goals is that we also help people build and manage and operate membership sites and training sites and fan clubs. And we're going to give you access to our membership, and our membership has a lot of benefits. First of all, you're going to get paint-by-numbers training. So anything you want to learn about the software, how to create products, how to do it, very sequential, very in order, exactly how you can just, again, paint by numbers to build your store. Literally, if you have a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 18-year-old, get your kids in here, get them into e-commerce, and give them a skill set that they can take with them forever. Next, we're going to have, in the members area, you're going to have access to Facebook ads training, and we're going to have two different areas. We have Facebook ads training for the beginner, so somebody who's never placed an ad before, that doesn't know how to do anything. We're going to have that step by step by step training so you know exactly how to create an ad account, how to create an ad, and how to run an ad. And then we're going to step it up to the advanced training where with like what Ken was just showing you, where you're doing fan page marketing, you're doing you're marketing in very, very unique ways. Like, again, I told you guys at the very beginning, this Ken is a master at this stuff. That kind of strategy that he just laid out for us with those contests, I've never seen that before, and I've bought every Facebook course out there I can think of. I spend my money. I look what other people are doing. I learn that stuff. It's just fantastic. And then we're also going to have fan page setup. Like, how do you set up a fan page? How do you manage it? What do you do? And we're going to have that training for you. And so again, if it's for you or maybe it's somebody on your team, maybe you already know how to do it. But for those people that need it, it's going to be there. Next, we have a private Facebook group. And we have people that have been using this technology, using the software. They're in there on a daily basis, night and day. I get amazed at how often I see answers being answered at early morning, late at night. But you're going to get access to our private Facebook group where you're going to have access to other people you can strategize with, like-minded people that you can share ideas with and get stuff. Now, this is not a support forum. We have great support. I mean, if I was, I've had so many customers tell us, you guys got the greatest support people. They get back to us, they handle the support, and we're going to actually be offering a support system. So if you want us to handle support for your store and your customers, we're going to do that too. That's coming. So you're going to have access to the private Facebook group, and that's worth its weight in gold. Because again, if you recognize, a mentor of mine told me, his name was Charlie Tremendous Jones. I had an opportunity of spending a lot of time with him, and he told me, he said, you will become the books you read and the people you hang around with. And if you're not hanging around with people that know what they're doing and being successful, you're not going to be successful. So not only do we want to give you the best software, the best e-commerce planet software out there, we want to give you the training and the network and the community to go with that. And in addition, we do hold 2 or 3 events a year where you can actually come and meet with us, break bread with us, and learn face-to-face. And then we're going to constantly hold what we call the T-shirt mastermind webinars, where once a month we get on, and guys like Ken and other people in our network, they'll show you what they're doing and what's working for them. So again, if you guys have any questions about any of this, go ahead and get your questions ready, and we're going to answer all your questions coming up. Now, I want to be clear. I know Ken alluded to this, but I want to be very clear. What we do with you, we are giving you a business in a box. We're giving you a software program completely set up, but we're going even further than that. We're going to set you up with a vendor account with Printex. We're going to bring Randy on any minute now. And you're going to get a vendor account with Printex. And through Printex, he has a catalog of dozens of products, multiple colors, thousands of SKUs, hoodies, T-shirts, V-necks, mugs, cups, bibs. et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to give you access to the blanks, and you can put your own design. So let's say hey, I like the idea of marketing the college schools, but I got my own designs. Like my wife, she has this amazing art that she's created. We're going to start putting her own art on T-shirts and mugs and stuff. So we're going to be able to do that for you, and then Randy is going to pull that inventory off the shelf. He's going to print your stuff and ship it for you. So I want you to understand that not only are you getting an e-commerce front end for the front end for the consumers to go to, you're getting the back end. Like you're getting a back end. And what happens is this software every night at midnight, it does what's called a cron job, and it calculates all the orders you had for that day, puts it all together, and sends Randy to Randy's system at Printex a nice little file with all your orders, with the pictures of what you ordered and all the SKUs. It goes into his very elaborate system, and his system, boom, they wake up the next morning, and this stuff is rolling and getting in, and then it's going to be turned around to 24 to 72 hours to your customer. So that is fantastic. And then in addition to that, it includes pick, pack, and fulfillment. Now, a lot of people might be watching this, have Amazon accounts or Amazon FBA, or I know that we have customers all the time that they're doing the fulfillment themselves. They're buying the shirts, they're getting them screen printed, they're packaging, they're shipping, they're buying stuff, their jewelry. We'll do all of that for you. So not only will do it for the products that Randy has, right, but if you have something that's unique, like I just got off the phone, as a matter of fact, Randy, you're listening, I just got off the phone with a celebrity, and they have that space pen that was designed for NASA, and they've had some customized ones made for the celebrity, and they're talking to us about doing fulfillment for them. You can ship your product to Randy. Randy will store it in his warehouse. There is a monthly fee for storage based on how much storage you take up, and then he'll pick, pack, and fulfill all your stuff. So again, you're getting the process, the manufacturing, so to speak, the processing, and the pick, pack, and fulfillment, and then you're going to get a private dashboard where you can log in at any time and see your online tracking orders for every single one of your customers. And we're also in the process of integrating that with T-Rex, so you log into the back office of T-Rex and those shipping orders will be there. But this way, you'll know when the stuff was shipped out, you'll know exactly what it is, and you'll be able to get that back to your customers. And because Randy does so much of this, he gets preferred pricing. You cannot get the pricing that Randy gets on your own. You just can't do it. And Randy's constantly negotiating with the post office and FedEx and all the different people that he uses for fulfillment to get better prices. And I think he has some good news on that today. And again, we can do fulfillment on any product you want to source. So the idea is that we're going to take our software and we're going to give you a complete done-for-you storefront. There's a few things you have to do as far as tying in your PayPal account, tying in your email account, but we're going to give you a complete done-for-you storefront. And even though we've been talking about the college warehouse tonight, we also have a family merchandise store where it's families for grandmothers, mothers, aunts, uncles, dads, dogs, pets, babies. We're going to show you that. And then we also have a Mug Mania store where if you want to sell coffee mugs and that kind of stuff and cups, we have a done-for-you site that. We have a school zone that is absolutely incredible. This is going to be probably the biggest thing that we do. We will probably set up 10 to 20,000 storefronts with School Zone because we can put anybody in business in their local area, marketing in the apparel business, selling to their schools, the YMCAs, the little leagues, and the teams with personalized names and numbers on the apparel and on the gifts, and of course the college warehouse. So with that, Randy, I want to turn it over to you and have you give us a little walkthrough of some of these done-for-yous that are coming and anybody and what they can get. So let me see, how do I turn it over to you? So change presenter. I go to Randy. So Randy, we're going to make you a presenter. It should be your screen now, Randy.
Yeah, can you see me?
Yep, we see your screen. I do anyway.
Hey, a couple things, Ken, before I get, or Greg, before I get sidetracked there, you did mention on the shipping and something we did just put together today. We'll have it rolled out in a couple weeks, but much more competitive shipping anywhere in the world. We've got a flat rate now that we can go $5.99 for a T-shirt anywhere outside of the United States. That's Canada, Europe, and Australia, and with pretty respectable.
Randy?
Yes.
How much did you say?
$5.99 on a T-shirt, flat rate.
That's to Australia as well?
That's Australia as well. The shipping times vary. Australia is about a 30-day lead time. but that's better than the average, the lead time that we've had before. Canada, $5.99, and I want to say it was 6 to 10 days, and then Europe, 10 to 14 days. And that's with the tracking number.
That is absolutely incredible. We're on it, man.
No, it is. And the only thing, and it's the same as the post office right now, you don't get a proof of delivery, but you do get a tracking number, and so you'll have that right away, and it I think it's going to be great for all of us. So I'm excited. Hey, one other thing on the college fan shop and some things with that, Ken, and you rolled through it on how we can do this personalization, everything online. But a couple people have really taken advantage of the fact that these are officially licensed products. We are paying college royalties on all this stuff. Everything has a hologram on it, and it's an official shirt, and working with the schools on this. And there's a couple people in our groups that have some great connections with the schools, and they have opportunity to do some big programs, like with the alumni associations, and do some big numbers as fundraisers for these schools. And those are things that we can work out together as well. And so there's some excitement there.
Hey, Randy, can I ask you one question before you carry on?
Yeah.
What about, we've talked about it before. Have you come to any conclusion, or, is there eventually going to be the opportunity for people to submit their own designs to
No,
have
absolutely.
them officially licensed?
No, absolutely. Certainly when there's a fundraising opportunity with that, with the college fan shop here, we're going to build everything in with about 4 designs. Some of the bigger schools will have 6 already loaded. We'll come back and expand that as well, and we will allow people to do some of their own creations, submit some designs, and then be able to have those exclusive for themselves. So
That's awesome.
yeah, absolutely. Again, we're going to put a package that you can hit the ground running with these, start selling right before Christmas. Then we'll create that back-end process where people can submit that. There'll be some limits on how many a month, just so we can control it and be able to meet the expectations of the CLC and some of the other licensed organizations. So with that, I wanted to share with you, Greg, what we were talking about with the school zone. Let me go there first. With these online marketing opportunities that we've been running through for the last couple of years, Ken, and some of the others that we've been working with, I always had this vision of being able to share what I've done, as a brick and mortar store. I've been in business for about 30 years, and of course, probably the low-hanging fruit for me has always been the local schools and being able to take care of the groups and the fundraisers and the things like that that I have in my town. I have relationships with those people anyways. Just like your relationships you develop on our online community, you have that here in town also. And so I've done a lot of business with the schools over the years. And I wanted to create an opportunity here where this is almost a brick and mortar site for the online guys. You're not having to spend much or any of your ad spend. You're working with you're almost turning the marketing over to the school itself, and I'll show you how to do that. So what I wanted to do is kind of create a combination of what can an online marketer do to stand out and compete against the local screen printer and give that school something that they're probably not getting from that local guy down the street, and this is what we've come up with. And one way that we want to do that and be able to make this work for everybody is essentially create almost a franchise or a brand with the name itself. So, we've come up with School Zone Gear, and we're going to be able to take these sites, and in this case, this is one of our marketers that's been happy to share it with us, and it's School Zone Gear, Hardin County. So he's hustling the schools in Hardin County, from the elementary schools, the high schools, and all that there, and being able to go there and show them what he can do for the school. This whole idea kind of came out with the relationship I have with our superintendent. She came to me one day and she said, well, I really want to get some school spirit going. You got any ideas? And I said, I do. And I said, have you ever thought about social media? And she said, no, but I like it. And I shared with them what we were doing with this business online, with the being able to build a website for each school in town, and then also being able to support that with fan pages or through Facebook, being able to communicate to the community and what the school's doing, and have a nice platform to share information back and forth. So the other thing with this and why it's branded this way and it works for the marketers is if, let's say you're thinking about this, you go, this is really an opportunity. I don't know if my school's up for it or maybe the school down the road. You're going to be able to go into schoolzonegear.com and be able to go and show other sites like this as examples. So you can walk into the school before you've even bought this platform and say, I'm an online marketer, this is what I do, I'm making a living online with some of my other sites, and I said, this is an opportunity I think that we can do for the school and do the things that other communities have, through their fan pages and communicating to the parents and just having fun with schools and school spirit and things like that. So a couple areas of opportunity with your schools. One big one is being able to work with them on fundraisers. Lots of fundraising opportunities. One of the bigger ones for me is something like this, where I'm working with the Booster Club. There's a big game. It's a rivalry game. We want to use this to raise money for the Booster Club and, of course, make some money for ourselves. And so we can set up a campaign like this, work with the school. In this case, we gave $5 to the Booster Club, and then, we hung on to the rest. But we can create a campaign like this, offer them up T-shirts and other items, set it up for the school. The school is our marketing partner on this now. They're out there emailing the students, the people that they're in contact with, sending them to the sites, hyping it up. We're doing this as a contest. We want to raise more money than Palmyra or Monroe City. And in this case, both of these schools are in my community, so I'm working with both of the booster clubs there to do that. And it's not unusual for me to do 700, 1,000 piece runs for just some of these games, and these are big opportunities. Of course, the other thing that now and we've got pricing set to where we can be competitive with any of the screen printers down the street from you, and so that there's room for everybody.
Hey,
the other
Randy,
thing that, yes.
Why don't you tell people the story that you were telling me about the post office dude? That was a good one.
Oh yeah, he came in today. He got wind of this webinar, and I don't know if Eric's on this call or not tonight. He said he was going to be, but he came in and he and his team from Hannibal, they pick up 4 times a day, and he said, I'm just sick of watching all this business come through. He's not sick of it, but just impressed with watching all these packages come through the post office and what we're doing. And he's been kind of looking over our shoulder and seeing all these items that we're doing. He said, I want this. I want to create my own business. My wife and I would like to get something started. We like a little extra income. I mean, I don't care if I make $50 a week. It's I've got a daughter going into college, and I want to get started. Where do I go? Where do I go? I walked him through this and the Grandma's Done For You site, and if Eric's on the call, he can pipe up a little later on. But he said he's going to jump in tonight and do it and get started.
Is that Eric Smith? Randy? Is his name Eric Smith? Yeah, he's on. He's there.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see everybody.
Okay. So anyways, Eric, sign up. We're going to get you started. We're going to help you through it, and we're going to grow this together. So back to this site with the Hardin County. You've got the fundraiser opportunities, but what you also have is just if you're a parent, at least in my town, and I think most towns are the same way, and your kid goes to Howe Valley Elementary or wherever, unless he comes home with a flyer and didn't eat it after lunch or something, you don't know where to go get a T-shirt, and especially for parents, you might fill out a form and send that back, and your kid will get a shirt. But there's not a really good system, especially with the elementary schools, to do that. And that's what the superintendent was after. She wanted a way to get, create school spirit, and this is absolutely one way. So we can set up a line of shirts for Howe Valley, all the different graphics, bring them to this site. They can go right here, order a shirt as a parent or a kid, direct to garment, right off the shelf, send it to them. Also, what we want to do to create excitement for the teachers and for the community and the power of what we have with T-Rex is add personalization. So we're creating several designs that target the teachers, target the cafeteria workers, the bus drivers, anybody in there with fun designs, holiday designs, and give them a chance to come here and just get wowed by the site. When you can come in here and you can take one of our designs, personalize it. Maybe you're going to buy it as a gift for the teacher, or the teacher just wants it because they want a Halloween shirt. And you don't scare me.
Hey, Randy, mouse over that so that can you mouse over so it zooms in? Is this one got the zoom in?
Yeah,
it's kind of small.
Look on the yellow or the pink shirt, you'll see it. Yeah, there you go.
Of course, you can pick any of the items.
Again, this again is like software that no one else can do this. So again, you get creative with the designs, and even though we're going to be providing you with these designs as far as the done for you, if you're that creative genius, you can create your own designs, and you can add your own designs. You're not limited to this.
Nope, we're going to fill it up with some really clever stuff, and then you have the ability to add your own right away. Think of the power of this. My wife's a school teacher. She had been for a number of years. And what if you wanted to come up with a shirt that said Mrs. Parks, 4th grade class, and you had all 30 of your kids on there? Where are you going to get that? Nowhere. And it's just such a cool system, especially for teachers. And now we've created a way to kind of help them do fundraising. We put the fun back in fundraising. I tell them, because what you do for the school, let's say the school comes to you and say, we want to just have a field trip to the zoo, and you can go in there, you can create that that page. Do it as a campaign, take orders for a certain period of time. When those orders are done, that order comes to me, and then what I do is I fill that order. Let's just say it's 50 shirts, and so I'll have a packing list with every kid that bought that. We're doing all the collecting the money for the school. We are sorting the orders, putting them all back. Every kid will have their receipt in a plastic bag that we can hand the box off to the teacher. She can pack them out. It's done right there for them. They don't have to fish through a box and find what shirt the kid ordered, and they don't have to do any of the order processing themselves. We just make it really easy for the teacher and for the school, and make it clean for the parents.
Randy, we got to do a separate webinar on this whole thing. So let's plan on doing that, and then show them the other ones, and then we'll try to we're getting down to 7:15, so I want to kind of get things wrapped up.
Okay, just one other quick thing really quick is that, the mugs. We've been doing a lot of mugs, and so
Yeah, show them the mugs.
we are working on, a done-for-you site for mugs. We're going to have loaded in here 750, 1,000 mugs, a lot of different categories. You can come in here and you can drive a lot of interest with mugs. In this one here, we want to do like a mug of the day. There's quotable mugs that we do. Anything where I kind of got the ideas the other day off of listening to the talk radio, and Rush was just talking about how he sold more deplorable shirts than Hillary sold in books in 2 hours, and just coming up with quotes of the day, things that you can take advantage of, throw it on there, get people's attention, send them to the site, pick your items, and then of course then retarget them to any different niche or group that you're chasing, or that you're involved with, or that you know anything about.
Hey, how many mug designs are on that site?
I think we've got about 700 now. We want to get this up to about 1,000, and we've got a lot of art that we're mocking up and just trying to organize it right now. But we're taking orders for them now. We'll be ready to deliver next week. Same way on the school zone. We're taking orders now, and we'll be ready to put them together for anybody that buys one next week.
Hey, Randy, I didn't see, but is the personalization on deplorable mugs, like on this site, is there personalization on this, or are these all just funny sayings?
No, it's all the above. It's right now we've just got funny sayings on there, but all the T-Rex art that we've got that are set up for personalization, and all that is there. Absolutely, that's a big part of what we offer that other mug sites don't, is that personalization. So you can do your own designs, of course, and add to it and just grow this thing, but we're going to set you up with a bunch of designs that you can start right out of the gate with, and then just add to it as creative as you are.
Very cool. Hey, do you have one of the grandma or the families that you can show real quick, and then we'll move on?
I don't have one of those put together.
Go to what is it, Russell? Dwight, what was that site you guys were working on the other day? Was it Russell? Oh, Ruby Russell Collection. I guess I could show it.
Yeah, you show it now.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go back here. Change presenter. Back to me. Show my screen. There we go. So this is like the family site. So you got grandmas, you got grandpas, you got moms, you got dads, you got aunts, you got uncles, you got babies, you got pet owners.
Greg, can you go back up to the top, the very top one on the left? Click on that one right there. Yeah. Show them how that works, where they can put in the number of grandkids, because it's showing 12 and grandma, but a lot of grandmas are Mima or Nana. So
yeah, so my mom is, we call her Nana, and she's got 5 grandkids. So I have 5 reasons I love being a Nana.
yeah, I think that shows it off pretty well.
Yep,
You
and
know,
of course, each one of these items, it shows it on here.
Mm-hmm. You know, and this done for you site with all the different niches, all the products built in there, guys. You know, that's what I told Eric and people that come in and say this is the best place to start. You know, that's where I started with you, Ken. That's you hooked me up with the done for you site. I started there, and you know, I was in business right away, and then just added you know, my designs as I went. And that's how you got me started, and then, you know, you and I got closer and closer in what we're doing, and it's just taken off like crazy.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, I'm going to kind of come back to this and let you guys know. So again, as we said, no one has what we have. We have amazing offering, and I want to just give you 2 minutes here. You're going, who are these guys, and what's going on? Who is Celebrity Lifestyle Brands? Celebrity Lifestyle Brands is a holding company. And it was formed by the CEO of Star Branding and myself and Randy. The 3 of us put this company together. And the CEO of Star Branding's clients are Jennifer Lopez, Adam Levine, Steven Tyler, American Idol, Nicki Minaj, Mark Anthony, David Bowie. I mean, the biggest celebrities in the world. Here he is right here, Bernd Ullman. His partner happens to be Tommy Hilfiger. He's one of the biggest branding guys in the world. He's responsible for doing the largest apparel line in the world. And we formed Celebrity Lifestyle Brands to partner with celebrities and offer and help celebrities monetize their social media following through e-commerce. So the reason we acquired T-Rex, and the strategy here is we want to be able to offer our T-Rex customers exclusive celebrity-driven product. So the NCAA is just one side of that. That's cool. But we're going to be able to offer you celebrity-driven products. And our team literally has worked with everybody from Macy's, the Fat Fashions, the Rolling Stones, the Kmart, the American Idol, the Kohl's, the JCPenney's, on and on and on and on. The celebrities I talked to you about. We have an amazing designer that this is another piece of news that no one knows, not even Ken and Dwight, but we're going to be showing off some different designs and offering you guys brands. We have pre-created about a dozen, maybe 15 different brands that we're going to offer for sale to only T-Rex customers. Then we have our own designs. So if you want to build a brand and you want some killer designers, we got some of the best designers in the world that we can have accessible to you. We're going to help you with your stuff. We also are really big into licensing. We're going to be looking at doing a lot of licensing, and it's just a fantastic situation of what we're doing. So I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint, and we're going to kind of wrap things up. And you guys have any questions, you can come to that right now. So as I said, we talked to you about, and we focused tonight on the collegiate 50 store thing. But if you want any one of those stores, you want the school zone, you want the family store, we're going to let you have whatever you want. And we're also going to allow you to market celebrity brand endorsed merchandise. No one can do that that's out there. So again, the recap with your done for you, you're going to get your hosting and cPanel. You're going to get the WordPress theme and all the plugins. You're going to get the T-Rex membership and all the training. We're going to decorate and screen print and direct to garment everything, all the production. We're going to do the pick, pack, and fulfillment. You're going to get your 50 college storefront ready to sell, or if you want a school zone, you choose what you want. You're going to get that. And then as time goes on, we're going to allow you to market celebrity branded products. You're going to buy it from us wholesale. You're going to sell it retail. And you're going to be our partner. What we're charging for this amazing opportunity is $1,497. It's $1,497. And I can tell you, as we looked at this, I think that we need to raise the price to $5,000 because you cannot buy a business where all the fulfillment, all the pick, pack, and fulfillment, everything is automated, have access to licensed, collegiate license. Those fees have to be paid. Celebrities, it's amazing. And then there's a $97 a month hosting / membership fee. But here's what we're going to do. For the first 10 people that want to go get this right now on this webinar, we're going to take $1,000 off. I'm going to give you a code. Write this code down. Save 1,000. Save 1,000. So when you get to the checkout page, if this is something you know you want to do and you know you want to get it, you're going to get it for $497 and then $97 a month hosting. And the other thing I'm going to do is we're going to give you the first month of hosting for free. So you're not even going to have to pay the hosting for the first month, and then the 31st day, that $97 you'll have to pay for that. So write that down, save 1,000, and I'm going to give you guys a link to get to the order page. It's www.trexwp.com/yes. Because if you're ready to say yes, you're gonna just say yes, and it's going to take you to the order page. And I'm going to put that in the where do I put that? I'm going to put that in the I'll put it in the questions. Where'd my chat thing go? Dwight, can you throw that in the chat box so everyone has that? And when you get to that page, you're going to see a real simple page that we threw together. All you got to do is click on the yellow button, T-Rex College Warehouse. Now again, if you don't want the College Warehouse and you want the mugs store, you can have that. If you want the family store with all the family, you can get that. If you want the school zone, you can get that. So even though this page is focused on the college, I kind of found out the last minute that we were going to be sharing these other things because Randy's ahead of me on this stuff. You're going to come to this page. There's a little bit of information here. You're going to click that button, and that's going to take you to the credit card page. And on the credit card page, you're going to put in your information. You're going to hit purchase, and it's going to immediately dump you off on a thank you page and give you access to the membership site. And then our team will contact you tomorrow, and we will start building your site, and your site will probably be built within 48 hours, maybe 72 hours because we're coming into the weekend, but usually within 48 hours business days, your site is built. And then once your site's built, you're going to get into the members area, and the members area looks like this. We have our step-by-step training, we have our Facebook ads, we have our bonus section, and this team training is actually for our team, so you won't have access to that, but because I have access to it, it shows up. And when you log in here, you're going to see that we've organized things by getting started, how to set up live help on your website if you want that, how to set up your email integration so you have that, how the T-Rex plugin functions. And then we're continuing to add stuff. Actually, what we're doing is we're transferring content from the old membership site to this new membership site, and we're transferring content every day. You're going to be able to come in here, and this technology, again, is an amazing benefit. One of the things that I hate about learning and technology is there's already 20 videos in here, and they're not that long. It's not like it's going to take you a million hours to watch this stuff, but our system keeps track of what video you watched and where you left off on. So if I watched lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and all of a sudden my wife said we got to eat dinner, and I'm in the middle of lesson 3 and I hit pause, I close out my computer, I come back a week later, all I do is hit continue with lesson, and it takes me right back to where I left off. Even if I'm in the middle of the video, it's going to remember where I left off. So we have an amazing membership site. We have an amazing Facebook group. You're going to get access to that, and we're going to continue to give you everything you can to be successful, because what do we want? We want you to sell shirts. We have a T-shirt manufacturing facility. Printex is owned by Celebrity Lifestyle Brands. So we want you to sell shirts. That's our goal. That's our strategy, is to get you to be profitable, make money, and we're going to go from there. So with that being said, let's wrap this up with any questions you have. And we'll stay here as long as we need to stay here. But for those of you who want to take action, you just go to that trexwp.com/yes. The first 10 people that get in and get that, use that code, you're going to save $1,000. Instead of paying $14.97, you're going to get it for $4.97. And with that being said, where'd my question thing go? So
hey, Greg, I've got a question.
Okay.
If that's for 10, how will they know if they're getting in on that? Because some might not want to spend. Are you going to run like a countdown thing or announce where people are at with that offer?
Let's do it. Well, I don't know that we have enough. I don't know how we're going to do, but the orders will come through, and the system should automatically after 10 jump up to $14.97. So if you get in and it's you put that code in, that coupon code. You know how you can program coupon codes where the coupon code's only good for this many people. So if you put it in and you hit apply on the checkout page, there's a little thing that says coupon code. You just put in save 1,000, you hit apply, and then it'll automatically deduct the 1,000. You'll know you're one of the top 10.
That's excellent.
So I lost my question box. There it is. So do we have any questions? Okay, let's go through these questions, and I'll ask the questions, and we'll see who can answer it. What is the link for the site? Okay, I'm going to put that in there. Can I have a family merchandise school zone and college in one store, or do I need to pick one only? So Kate asks a good question. So Kate, here's the answer to your question. Each store is separately, and there's separate rules and regulations with the licensing and the school zone, that kind of stuff. So that if you wanted to get 2 stores, for everybody who takes us up on this offer tonight, you will be grandfathered in, and you will be able to buy your second store for $4.97. So your first store, if you're one of the first 10, is $4.97. Then your second store is $4.97, and then on your second store, instead of your hosting being $97 a month, we're going to give you half price on the hosting, so it'll be $47 or whatever half of $97 is. And the same thing if you had a third store, a fourth store, a fifth store. Like for instance, personally, I'm setting up 5 or 6 stores. I'm going to have my daughters, my kids, everyone's going to have their own store. And we're going to start doing this. So we wanted to make it available to you to do that, and then we're cutting the hosting in half on your second store, your third store, your fourth store. The hosting will be half. But in order for us, and I got to share this with you because I want you guys to understand the thought process. We have to have this continuity program just like Shopify, just like BigCommerce. Why? Because that income from the hosting helps us provide lightning fast service, helps us provide and continue to have incredible support departments, helps us continually put money into the software to grow. As Ken said and Dwight said earlier, they have been adding and building on this software every day for 3 years, and we're not going to quit that process. We're going to continue to add on, continue to build, continue to make it better, faster, and continue to create tools that help you make more money. So that's why we went to the continuity program, and that's why we have those membership fees. And then the membership, it's really kind of a hosting, but really it's a membership. We're going to train you, give you training, and spend time and energy to help you be successful. So I hope that answers your question, Kate. I already have, so if you're already a customer of ours, what I would like you to do, Mary, is I would like you to create a support ticket, support at trexwp.com, support at trexwp.com, and we will answer you as an individual because there's so many previous customers. But I will tell you this, if you're a previous customer, you're gonna have to go with our new system. I mean, there's even though you have an old system, if you want to get on the new system, you have to join the new system, and we'll do everything we can to take care of you. But email us as support. But I guess I should say I don't know that there's any special deal that we could offer for people that have the old. They're asking about the old. I don't even know what it is. T-Rec Extreme.
That's our original version of the software before we did the WordPress version.
Okay, yeah, so I'm sorry, Mary, but if you have that old version, but you don't have the WordPress version, you just have to get in on this, and we'll do the best to take care of you or give you some bonus image packs or something, but we have to the system is set up, and that's the way it has to go. And then Kate's asking, do I need a U.S. bank account or registered business? And I don't know the answer to that question, but I think through Stripe you don't need a U.S. bank account, or do you? I don't know.
Well, Ken and I are both in Canada, and we've been running this and selling shirts in the U.S. for well over 4 years. And so I don't have a U.S. bank account, but I do transact business in U.S. funds. So depending on where she's from, I think Stripe is available to them in Australia. Yeah, see, it's Australia capable. So she can run from Australia in U.S. funds and sell in the U.S. Or now with the great shipping deal, she can sell in Australia as well.
Yeah, and I just looked up Stripe. It's in 25 different countries, and Australia is one of them. So you can just go set up your Stripe account, and you're set. And the code, again, Rodney's asking what the code is. The code is SAVE1000. So that's the code to get the coupon and save the $1,000. Where can I find info about licensing and regulations for raising money for charities? I just Google it. I mean, Kate, you just Google the regulations for raising money for charities. I can tell you that Ken and Dwight have done a lot of fundraising, and I've done a lot of fundraising. And basically, what I did is I went and found a charity, and I said, "Hey, I want to raise money for you." And when I would go and find a charity that had a celebrity, and I'd say to them, "I want to raise money for you." Then I would contact the celebrity's publicist. And I said to the publicist, "Hey, we're raising money for, the Children's Miracle Network or for whatever that, Child Help, or whatever that was." And I said, "I noticed that your celebrity that you work with is always promoting and funding that charity, and we're going to do a flash sale. And what we'd like to do is we'd like to do this charity fundraiser in the celebrity's name, and we'll do all the work. We'll sell all the shirts, we'll raise all the money, and then we'll let the celebrity donate the money in her name and let her have the tax credit and all that kind of stuff. And it just helps us do good for the world and sell shirts." And I've done that a number of times. It's been successful every single time we did it. Okay, and then Kate's asking, can I install WP security plugin to limit logon attempts? I don't know what that means, Kate. Do you know what that means, Dwight?
Yeah, they want to, a lot of people like to install WordPress plugins into the WordPress install to help WordPress be a little bit more secure. And there's a couple of them that work just fine with software. I'm not going to go into the technicalities of the whole thing, but the support desk will be able to help you pick the right one for your needs. Some of the things you got to worry about is because you dynamically generate designs based on user input, you have to be careful what the security plugin does to the WordPress in the attempts to secure it. It may actually limit your ability to generate images on the fly. So, but the answer to the question, the short answer is, yeah, you can. You just may have to pick from one or two of the plugins that we've thoroughly tested.
Gotcha. So now somebody else asked the question, do they need Stripe, or can they just run with PayPal? I think Peter asked that question.
Well, we ran 2.5 years on PayPal alone, so you do not need Stripe. You can run with just PayPal, but you can't run with just Stripe. PayPal is always the default and is always available to the customer.
Very cool. So I just looked at the orders. We've had 6 orders come in so far, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. It doesn't show me the names, but it looks like Eric Smith is in, somebody Garner's in. Thank you for that. And it doesn't, I don't know why I'm on the wrong screen, but it doesn't show me names. So thank you for that. We appreciate that. We're going to do everything we can to help you with that. So there is a few. There's 4 more left. So if you want to get on that, that's great for you. So now going back to questions. Where did I continually lose this question tab because I minimize it and then I don't know where it goes. There it is. Okay. Can we sell a store as a business later? So Bill Stacy's asking, can we sell the store as a business later?
I would say the answer is yes. I mean, Greg, we've done, or I've seen our customers do that all the time. They'll find somebody who wants to take over the store, and I'm sure we can work it out. We want them to stay as a monthly customer, the new owner. But if they have an opportunity and built a great store, and and somebody wants to buy what they built, that's available.
Yeah. So that's a really good question, Bill. So it's yours to sell. So especially now with the College Warehouse, in order for us to control the licensing and the imagery, every store is going to be hosted at collegewarehouse.com, right? But on all the other stores, well, even the school zone, it's going to be they're all going to be listed on schoolzone.com in like your city. But if you want to do like a family store, like we just bought the domain familytshirtcompany.com, and that's where our store is going to be run. So yeah, we own that domain. We own that store. We'll pay the membership and the hosting fee, but if we build that up and we want to sell it for $1 million, sure, we can absolutely do that. Think of us just as a hosting company from that standpoint. So absolutely, Bill. Bill says, awesome. So Susan said she just purchased and she would like to have the family store. So we will make sure you get the family store, Susan. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. And Bill's asking, what are the themes? We have the I call it the family theme. We need to come up with a cool name for that, but the family, because it's got grandmas, it's got grandpas, it's got aunts, it's got uncles. We have that one. We have the college sports teams. We have the mugs galore.
I think he's asking
we have the
about
schools.
the WordPress theme that the site uses as when they first get it, you know.
Oh.
It currently uses like the mom, the grandma theme or the family theme or whatever is using the Divi theme, and by Elegant Themes. The College Fan Warehouse uses the Flotsam theme. These are all premium themes, high-end premium themes. But ultimately, once you have it, you can change the theme and do all of the work that you want to it. Once you have it, the reason we chose those themes is they were easy to use. They have a great admin section, and we were able to, make a great looking site. The whole idea of the Done For You and why we've packaged it together is so that you can take it right out of the box and start selling. I personally don't think worrying about the theme or worrying about that stuff is where you want to be. It's like just take what we've done. We've designed this and used it and have sold thousands of shirts using this exact look. It's just ready to go. Just take it, start selling, start coming up with your own design ideas and building out your store, and you're going to rock and roll. That's what I think.
Yeah, very cool. So Eric is asking, where do we suggest he buy his domain from?
So
I buy all my domains from GoDaddy.com.
Yeah, I buy all mine from Namecheap because GoDaddy drives me nuts. But you can buy you can buy it anywhere you want. You just got to be able to point your name servers to our hosting, and you are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Okay. Bill says no GoDaddy. Well, see, I'm a money guy, so maybe
I like Bill already.
Yeah, I do too.
So Namecheap, we're going to promote Namecheap. That's good. And we don't have any special discounts for domains.
We do have some domains so we can make available. Just to give you, remember, Greg, we talked about I've got Deplorable Grandma that I haven't used yet. So yeah, somebody was asking if they buy two, if they could kind of hang on to it while they move some funds around. You want to answer that, Greg?
Oh, well, yeah. So, yeah, I said was that Richard Gonzalez? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told him, yes, we'll take care of him. So you'll have to just get a hold of us or hit me up on Facebook or something, Richard. Actually, if you just go to support, Richard, support@trexwp.com and make sure you email support. We'll make sure we get you taken care of. I mean, if you're making the commitment tonight, we want to get you taken care of tonight. And again, I don't like to be a real salesy, pushy guy, but we know that we've got to get people to take action. We want you to take action. If you feel it's a good opportunity for you, take action, right? And I was talking about the other day with Ken about refunds, and every business I've always owned, every single one of them, we've always offered money-back guarantees no matter what. Now, in this situation, for us to build a done-for-you store, there's a lot of work. Now, we have systemized it, but we have a team. Like, we acquired a team of people, this programmer, this project manager, this graphic designer, this. And so we know what we're doing, so we can do it faster than you can, and we already have all these things, so we can do it. But it is a lot of work. I mean, there's hours and hours and hours and hours of work. So what I told Ken was, I said, well, you know what, if somebody called up and said they had a family hardship or, you know, something happened and they really need to get their money back, they don't want their store anymore, then what we would do is we'd put that store and we'd go sell the store for you and maybe take a 20% fee for putting that together and orchestrating that and get you your money back. And if you really had a hardship, Dan, we're going to give you your money back, take the store and go sell it to somebody else, right? So we want to be really fair. We don't want people to take advantage of us. We don't want to. We would never take advantage of you, but we want to be really fair in everything and how we do our business because you guys being successful is our success. If we don't help you be successful, we will not grow, period, end of story. So that is our goal, and by us taking over the software and allowing Dwight and Ken to get back on to really do what they do best, and then I'll be nudging them and elbowing them, going, share us the latest, greatest stuff, share us your strategies, and they'll share that stuff with us as time goes on. Everyone's going to be more successful. We're going to sell a lot of shirts. Yes, and Rodney, you can buy your second store at the $497 plus $47 a month. So once you become a customer, you're going to be grandfathered in. Your second store will be $497. Your third store will be $497. We won't raise your price on you for that. That's how it'll work. And then Peter's asking again about I'm an old customer of T-Rex and with a Shopify store, how can I upgrade and change the T-Rex WordPress done for you? Peter, you just got to go in there and start over and order. We'll get you in the system and get you a new store on the done for you and get you all set up, and we appreciate that. Oh, and then Bill asked, can we integrate mugs into our personalized pages too? So if you want to have a store for families with mugs, the answer to that question is yes.
They're all built in. Those products are all built in on that store, and they are on the college store too.
Okie dokie. Any more questions? I don't see any more questions come in, so if there's no more questions, we'll wrap it up. This is the last call for questions. Custom shirts. What do you mean by custom shirts, Bill? Oh yeah, you can add any product, any shirt you want to any store you want. You can even add stuff that Printex doesn't sell to your store. We have other people that do drop shipping from everywhere from China to, you know, around the country. Like one of the things that we're doing is we're going to be adding leggings, like customized leggings to our store, but Randy doesn't print leggings. I have a whole other vendor. So you can set up any product you want in this e-commerce platform, and you can set up a drop ship for that person, and you can do everything you want with that. So you can add anything you want to any store, absolutely. Now the one thing that we probably won't let you do, I just thought of this, Randy, we won't let you add customized family designs and that kind of stuff to a college store, would we? Because we got to keep that licensing.
So that's all college. There's nothing on that college store that we can do outside of the already approved designs. Again, when we get to the situation where you can submit designs and we can add those to your site, that's how that works. But the college store is just like it is. It's
Gotcha.
A very strict license.
Gotcha. And Mary's saying she bought in, but she wants to use the software on her own site as well. So you have a domain that you want to use the software on that you already have that's not hosted by us and somewhere else. And what we've decided to do, Mary, and again, I guess we could talk to you personally and see if it made sense to make an exception, but we just want to make sure that our software runs top-notch, does what it's supposed to do, and we don't want anyone, we want to make sure that we don't have a bad reputation ever of the software not working. And we know when that software is installed on other people's sites and this plugin conflicts with that plugin. I mean, my other site, my Angel Investors Network site went down today because of some plugin, and my site's been running for like 9 months, never gone down. Today it goes down. And it was blamed on a plugin that didn't conflict with another plugin on some plugin update. And that's the kind of stuff that we want to control in a controlled environment. So, Mary, we would really prefer to host it on our servers and maybe do a subdomain or something. But let's have you create a support ticket and see what your situation is, and we want to accommodate you if we can. Okay, last call for questions. Any more questions? All right, I think that's it. So I want to say thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We're excited about what's going on. We're making history here. You guys are one of the first people to hear about Celebrity Lifestyle Brands. And I think you're going to be hearing a lot more about what we're doing as we bring on celebrities. You're going to have the rights to sell celebrity products in your stores. It's going to be a very, very unique offering. You're going to have higher EPCs. You're going to have higher conversions because it's celebrity-driven. And at the back end, it's just a good win-win-win for everybody. So, Randy, thank you. Ken, thank you. Dwight, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, until next time, do what we do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude and tell somebody you love them. So we're signing off. Have a great evening, everybody.